to Mount Morris, Pennsylvania, High Point Raceway. Todd Harris along with David Bailey and Cameron Steele. This is the final lap, 125, Moto number 2. And it is Mike Brown out in front, and Ryan Hughes is on the charge.
Well, a lap ago, Ryan Hughes blew this double right here. He jumped over the top of that berm, and he couldn't do this. And he lost about 20 bike lengths or so, and he's gotten all that back, closed the gap a little bit, just to force, to make Mike nervous, make him ride a perfect lap. And that's all he can do. You know, these guys, I don't think they can go any faster than they are. They're absolutely floored everywhere around the racetrack.
Well, Mike Brown has rode a great race. Moto number 1 was a different story when he got tangled up in that flagging stuff, kind of backed off a bit, worrying that his brakes might lock up. Ryan Hughes picked up the victory there. But look at it, here comes Hughes one more time.
Oh, he's giving it everything he's got. Good thing there was a berm out there because he needed one to get stopped. This is it, the final straightaway. It looks like Brown's going to get it. They both deserved it, but Brown came back and answered Rhino's challenge.
So Mike Brown picks up the win in Moto number 2 by virtue of that, and a second-place finish in Moto number 1. He will get the overall.
I hope
but those two got together. Exactly. That's a good sign.
There you go. Man, if it had been 5 years ago, Rhino
would have been flying.
Jumped off his bike and tackled him to the ground. That's great to see. They realized, I mean, they just lit this place up. Mount Morris hasn't seen racing like this in a long time, and to see it from the 2 veterans, wow.
Well, the good news is this is only stop number 3, but the Thor Nationals go into the history books as we take a look at the Honda official results. It's Brown, Hughes, Sorby, Langston, and Tedesco. Then it's Metcalf, Byrne, Gosler, Roncada, and Michael Brandis rounding out your top 10. A great day of racing, absolutely perfect conditions for the 125. Let's check in with Cameron Steele.
Eric, a great performance, another 3rd place, 2/3 for 3rd overall. Are you surprised, being sick, that you were able to stay up on the podium? Were you worried that you might drop back during the race at all?
Yeah, you know, at the second moto, I take a good start with Mike and Rhino. I tried to ride with Rhino and Max, but after 3 or 4 laps, I feel very tired. So, 3rd place overall, it's pretty good for me, because if you see me last year, I did good, bad, and now I did good the 3 first run, so I need to train hard for the next race.
Consistency is the key to a championship. Great race today, Eric, and we'll see you at the next round at Southwick.
All right, thank you. I need to train hard, and I want to win. So
we'll see you next time, Eric.
All right, thank you, Cameron. We take a look at the overall results brought to us by Honda. It's Mike Brown picking up the overall victory. Ryan Hughes, Eric Sorby, Grant Langston, and Ivan Tedesco. Let's go back down to Cameron Steele, who's with our overall winner.
Well, your champion today is Mike Brown, going 2-1 for the overall victory today. Mike, it looked like you were ultra determined to jump over the finish line, airing it out on the single jump to flat to pass Ryan or to get the edge on him. You seem like you're on a mission.
I was, you know, I just want to get out there and get in the lead and see what I had, you know, and didn't want to make no mistakes like you just said, and, you know, I just rode my race and just didn't worry about him, and, you know, it was a tight battle, you know, we banged a few times, and, you know, like he said, it's, you know, it's just racing. Me and him raced a lot together before, and we've rubbed and raced, you know, and off the track where, you know, we're really good friends now, and, you know, I respect that, you know, like you said, we've been around a long time, and there's no use to be mad and hard feelings to nobody.
I want to ask you, you guys have been doing some battle. You're leading the points leaving here. Next race, James Stewart coming back. Have you guys given that much thought? Have you thought about it much? Or are you ready to just throw a whooping on him as well?
You know, I think if we ride the same way we're riding, it'll be hard to beat, you know. I think he's a good stand rider, and he's just coming back, so... You know, hopefully me and Rhino can put it on him there and, you know, keep us up in front.
Great job. Congratulations on your win today, Mike.
Thank you.
Well, Mike Brown picks up the victory. Ryan Hughes will get second. David, that's some of the best racing we've seen all year.
Yeah, I want to congratulate Mike on a great win, and both of them have a lot to be happy about. And, you know, the day that we've had, it's hard to believe that they'd be looking at taking this race off the schedule for 05. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Let's go back down to Cameron, who's with Ryan Hughes.
Ryan going 2 for 2 last week, winning both motos, winning the first moto today. Is it hard to settle for second place at this point?
Yeah, it is a little bit, you know. I mean, I rode my butt off the whole time, but, you know, Brownie did too. You know, he didn't luck into it. He deserved it. So, you know, I had the lead, and you know, I could hear him. He had a couple different, you know, some better lines. So when he got a good drive on me and came around, I kind of let him go and see if I can learn from him. But that I could maybe pressure him into some mistakes. But man, he never made any mistakes. You know, I mean, he'd pull a little bit and then I'd pull a little bit. It's just kind of a yo-yo effect. And then we started bumping and ramming each other. And but that's racing. You know, if we didn't, there'd be something wrong with us. And we both want to win really bad. And you know, we got a lot of experience. We've been here for a while, so it's good. I'm happy.
Great job. We'll see you at Southwick. Nice ride, Ryan.
All right, thank you very much, Cameron. That wraps things up from Mount Morris, Pennsylvania. Rhino wins the first one. Mike Brown comes back to get the second in the overall. On behalf of the champ, David Bailey and Cameron Steele, I'm Todd Harris saying so long from High Point Raceway. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.